everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone's doing well. This is the new moon in Taurus, full moon in Scorpio reading for the sign of Sagittarius. But before I even get into that, I just hope everyone is well. In this time, we're saying social distancing, but it's more physical distancing. So if you could reach out and, just make sure maybe your neighbor's okay or elder or someone, please do that. If anything, this is a time there's a lot of people who maybe need help, and maybe you could be that hand to help someone in need at this time. Also, let me get into this reading briefly. I just hope everyone is well and taking care of yourselves. But Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this reading is for you. And Sagittarius, we're starting this going into this the new moon in Taurus phase, and Taurus is about discipline. And this new moon is also the beginning of Ramadan, which I think is very interesting because Taurus is grounded and disciplined, and it takes a lot of discipline if you're going to get up early enough to eat before the sun comes up and not eat during the day until the sun goes down. That takes a great deal of discipline. And so this new moon in Taurus is about discipline. And coming into this new moon, for you Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what we got is inner strength. This is in your solar plexus. So the solar plexus is that area right above your navel, your power source. And if you are into meditation, it would be good to focus on like that yellow, that citrine crystal. This would be a good focal point, or like the yellow light, like the sun, solar plex, the sun. And this is regarding, you got inner strength, but this solar plex rules your personal power, your self-mastery, determination, empowerment, confidence, discipline, which is, free will, courage, confidence. All these things fall under this chakra of the solar plex. So sometime it needs cleansing and balancing if there's a blockage or an imbalance. So you pulling this chakra, this is a season for you to really work on it. And if it's good, you work on it to improve it. If there's blockages or imbalances, this is a time to work on healing it and pulling on your inner strength. This is within you. This is something that is within you. And pulling this is a time to call on your inner strength. For everybody overall during the times that we're living in now. And this is you have the ability to deal with anything. Life may be challenging right now at the present, and you're being reminded that you have the tools and the ability to conquer anything that comes your way. Now, the universe is always given opportunities to build your inner strength. And sometimes those challenges may feel painful, but once you get through them, it's like, oh my God, I really had the strength, that inner fire to overcome the situation. So whatever situation you find yourself at now, look at it from a different point of view and ask yourself, what are you willing to let go of? Is it a belief system, an idea, thought, or is it anything that could be weakening your inner strength at this time? So you have to grab the courage of the lion to move forward at this time and pull on your inner strength, the solar plexus, the sun. So I encourage you to get out in the sun if you can. You know, I know here on the East Coast it's been a little rainy, but if you can get out in the sun from time to time, that's the way to charge yourself up. It's like, whoo, Lord. I know myself. I was like ready this weekend to get out, but it's been kind of rainy. I wanted to go out and mess with some plants, but you know, we just have to deal with the circumstance that we're in, right? But for you, Sag, coming into this new phase, this new moon phase, this new moon is in Taurus, and Taurus is definitely about being grounded, right? And if you're not grounded, it's about working at being grounded. But we're coming into this new moon phase, or right now, there was you had some plans, right? There was some projects. There was some type of collaboration maybe that you were working on, or you were part of a team, and maybe felt like, you know, everything was going good. You're a team player. One person had the job of pulling down the leaves, give the other one the leaves, and one was distributed to those around them. So your good plans, good projects, you were part of a team. But what I see here, the next card is the Three of Wands in reverse. And maybe you're just feeling a little overwhelmed, or there was something you were working on that you weren't able to complete. This could be a once promising venture that has just pretty much soured. There was some type of breakdown in the collaboration, or maybe the communication was poor. However, you're being encouraged here not to charge ahead blindly. You're being encouraged here to maintain your composure and take a moment to just breathe. Tap into your inner strength and just breathe, because what I'm seeing here is you didn't take this collaboration lightly. You went in with the best intentions, but somehow everyone may not have been on the same page. This happens, and so you're being called to tap into your inner strength at this time. So with everything going on, maybe this is really a good time for you just to enjoy the moment and appreciate what you already have. And that's very Taurus-like in this new moon. Just appreciating what you have and really look at what you value. What's important to you, Sag? What's really important to you? Was it this collaboration? Was it what it was going to bring about? Or were you doing this out of some sense of duty, or some sense of whatever? Some sense that really maybe just don't make sense right now. But when you tapping into your inner strength, your inner resources, maybe you can put things into a different perspective. Because I'm looking at that, and what we have is the sun. The sun. There's a song, The Sun, by Dee Dee Bridgewater. I don't know if you're into jazz singers, but she does a song, The Sun. It's awesome. If you get a chance, check it out. But this is about happiness, being vitality, you know. There's a sense of freedom here. So maybe you were in this collaboration and you were working and really you wasn't happy there. So maybe you're just happy to be free from that. Maybe now that you're happy, you can make sure you stay happy and maybe do something that you've always wanted to do. Now, I don't know what type of collaboration, because it looks like a group or a team. So I'm not looking at this as you're coming out of a love relationship, you know. Maybe a group of you are working on some type of project, or maybe it was a job, or it really could be anything. I don't know your circumstances. I'm just reading the cards, okay? And since this is general, if this applies, you know. But know that the sun is shining. That sun, your inner strength is coming out. So whatever that was, maybe it just really wasn't meant for you, because there's something better coming. Or maybe that was just a block in the road that you thought, out of some sense of obligation, you were just, because Earth is pretty grounded. That Taurus moon, that's pretty grounded. But that wands, that fire, fire is passion, fire is drive, fire is determination, and fire can just burn the hell out of you. And it's also a sense of spirituality. So maybe really what you were doing, it wasn't for your overall good for your spirit. And I'll leave it at that, because now the sun is shining. The sun is shining. And with this sun card and pulling the solar plexus, I encourage you to get out in the sun. And with this sun card, also, making sure you're getting proper exercising and getting your healthy dose of the sun. Get outside. Get outside. And when they say smell the roses, but put your mask on. I'm just saying. Wow. Actually, I think this is pretty good, because whatever it is, basically I see this was blocking your sun, blocking. You've got something greater to accomplish here, Sag, and whatever you're doing was just blocking your happiness and blocking your future so you can move on. Because now we have a Adelita. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, of air. And air is your thoughts, your mind, your dreams, your passion. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Everything has to do with subtlety. This is about moving direct but not being blunt. It's taking authority but not being overbearing. This is like the knight. The Adelita of air. This is like a knight of air. This is your taking action. This is your drive, your sense of autonomy. This represents the fight in you. And it's Sag, more than I'm thinking about, you are fire too. So you getting the sun and getting your solar plexus, honey. This is calling on the warrior spirit. There's something else that you're supposed to be doing. And whatever got blocked or not working, you were wasting your time there. It's time to do something else. This is about shout, scream, sing, declare your truth loudly and without fear as you move forward. And with that sun, this is about increasing your warmth, increasing your passions. Remove any shame. This is like the beginning of love to a degree. And we have to keep this clean, but think about it. When you cook with oregano, don't forget to sing. It's very fragrant. The air. It consumes the air. It's like that oregano. It's like the scent. It's like to clear your mind. Breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Because there's something else that you're supposed to be doing here. And only you know what this is. But this is like using that warrior spirit to move forward on what was your soul's purpose. What was your purpose for coming here and being here in this time and space, Sag? I'm just saying. I'm just reading the cards. I mean, this card I could go deeper into, but I think this is enough. Labradorite. This crystal, the labradorite. This is about the mind's eye. This is about beware of psychic vampires. And maybe that's who you were working with, a group of vampires. So giving away your energy is not good for your health, and establishing an efficient interface with the outside world will protect your well-being. So you may have to scream and shout your truth. This is the night, moving forward, speaking your truth, keeping things in your mind's eye. This is about protecting yourself. And this is about your ability to face a temporary setback or a sudden reverse in fortune. So this collaboration, the way this happened, I don't really, and with the Sun card afterwards, it wasn't for you. And whatever it is, just realize this is temporary. It's temporary, because you're supposed to be moving into something new, something better, something different. And maybe during this time, as you're tapping into your inner strength, tapping into your solar plexus, tapping into your inner fire, Sag, and your fire too, what's that burning in your gut telling you? What is the Sun telling you you're supposed to be doing at this time? Transformation and generation, encouragement and protection, quicken new things to be born. New things come when you let go of old things. So this collaboration that just wasn't working is just making way for something new. What is that fire, that inner passion attracting to you at this time, Sag? What is it that you want to do? What is it that you feel you're being called to do? It's already in you. You see how that fire is coming up? What they say, the fire shut up in your bones. It's in your bones, your veins, everywhere. Speak, shout your truth. Speak and shout your truth, Sag, and move forward. Which is interesting, at this full moon, after you speak your truth, that full moon in Scorp, you know, Scorp is nothing there's nothing shallow, let's put it that way, about that Scorpio energy. And that Scorpio, you think Scorpio can go into the depths. Scorpio can go into the bowels. Scorpio, this is about going deep within yourself and pulling on your own resources. Pulling on that Sun that's within you, that fire that's within you. So you can move forward, because this, the way this is reading with the Sun after it, it wasn't for you. So speak your truth. Let your light shine, Sagittarius. That's what this is. Let your light shine and move forward. So let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment down below. And give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.